All right, so here's what's about to happen. We're counting down the top 5 Chinese family cars that are officially rolling into global markets in 2026. And trust me, these aren't just cars. These things are shockwaves. These are the models Western automakers secretly hoped would never leave China's borders. But now, they're coming to Europe, to Asia, to the Middle East, and yes, possibly even to the US. And listen, these aren't your typical budget boxes with no soul. These are family machines with real style, real performance, real range, and real tech you usually find in cars double or triple the price. And when we get to number 1, you'll see exactly why luxury giants in Germany, Japan, and America are sweating. So buckle up, hit that subscribe button if you love seeing the truth behind the global auto shift, and let's dive straight into number 5. Number 5, the Zeekr 7X. All right, kicking off our list is the Zeekr 7X, a car that doesn't just look futuristic. It feels futuristic. And before we even get inside or talk about the numbers, let's talk design, because honestly, if someone parked this in front of your house, your neighbors would instantly assume you upgraded to something Scandinavian and premium. You get that sleek, Swedish-inspired sharpness, this confident athletic presence, and a floating blade front fascia that literally looks like it slices through air. The headlights? Split-level DRLs that stare at you like a digital predator sizing its target. Even the paint jobs feel way too luxurious for the price. Deep sapphire blues, matte Titan gray, dual-tone black roofs, the kind of colors you expect on an $80,000 luxury SUV, not something coming to shock global markets in 2026. Underneath the body, the 7X goes even harder. The long-range version delivers around 605 kilometers of realistic driving range. And if you've ever done family road trips, you know that's enough to go city to city without worrying about charging every hour. And here's the part families are going to love. The dual-motor version pushes the 7X from 0 to 60 in 3.8 seconds. Yeah, no typo. A family EV that hits sports car acceleration. No, it's not beating a Urus, but it'll definitely pin you back into your seat when you merge onto the highway with the kids yelling in the back. But where Zeekr really flips the script is the interior. Step inside and it screams future. You get a sliding center console that moves electrically, something even 80K German SUVs don't do. AR heads-up display so crisp, it might replace your phone's map screen. Ambient lighting with 64 colors that adjust to your driving mood, zero-gravity massage seats and higher trims, a Yamaha audio system with 21 speakers that makes even phone call sound cinematic, and that automated fragrance system, yeah, it's real. 5 scents that change depending on cabin temperature and driving mode. I mean, seriously, what Western automaker gives you that for under 30 grand? Speaking of price, in China, it starts at roughly $26,000. $26,000 for an SUV that looks and drives like it belongs in a luxury catalog. In Europe, the 7X is expected to land around $34–36K in 2026 markets like Sweden, Netherlands, Germany, and the UK, with right-hand drive already in testing. Imagine if this thing touches the US under $35K. The panic alarms won't just go off, they'll explode. But hey, before we jump into number 4, drop a quick comment. Would you actually pick the Zeekr 7X if it launched in your country? Now, get ready because number 4 makes this look almost too normal. Number 4, the BYD Song Plus. All right, sliding into the number 4 spot is the BYD Song Plus. And listen, this thing is the reason Toyota, Honda, and Nissan have started rethinking their entire family SUV strategy. Because the Song Plus isn't just a good car, it's a benchmark. From the outside, the design looks like someone compressed premium DNA into an affordable body. The dragon face styling spans the width of the front end and gives it this noble, almost regal expression. The floating roofline, the chrome window trim, the sharp LED taillights that pulse when you unlock the car, every detail makes it look far more expensive than it actually is. Now, here's what makes the Song Plus so dangerous in 2026. It comes with choices. You want a hybrid? Done. You want a full EV with over 600 kilometers of range? Also done. And this isn't theoretical. BYD's driving range claims tend to be extremely accurate in the real world. It supports ultra-fast charging, meaning you can go from 30% to 80% in around 25 to 28 minutes. Perfect for long family trips. And the thing handles surprisingly well thanks to BYD's updated chassis tuning and blade battery placement. But the interior, man, this is where BYD throws punches at every traditional family brand. You get a massive 15.6-inch rotating screen that physically turns from portrait to landscape on command. Yes, rotates with a voice command. Tell your Tesla to do that. The cabin materials feel premium with stitched dashboards, soft touch surfaces everywhere, and space big enough for 7 in some versions. Safety, BYD went wild. 9 airbags, 360 cameras, lane assist systems that actually work smoothly, adaptive cruise that feels natural, all wrapped up in a cabin that feels more US $40K than $20K. And speaking of price, in China it starts at just $19,000. $19,000 for something that makes a CR-V look outdated and makes a RAV4 look overpriced. When this hits more European markets in 2026, around 33 to 36K, families are going to wonder why they ever paid extra for old school Japanese SUVs. And listen, if this ever enters the US around 28K or under, the entire budget family SUV game will be flipped upside down. Would you buy a BYD Song Plus at 19K? Drop a comment. And don't go anywhere because number 3 makes this look overpriced. Number 3, the Xpeng G3i. Now this is where the future of family cars really starts to show. The Xpeng G3i looks like a tech startup said, let's build a family car that doesn't look like a boring box. Sharp headlights with that confident futuristic glare, a coupe-style roofline that stays sporty without sacrificing headroom, flush door handles that slide out when you approach. The vibe? Minimalist, modern, and stylish. The exact opposite of traditional budget family cars. Under the skin, you get around 520 kilometers of electric range, which is perfect for daily drives, weekend trips, and running errands. But here's the part that makes the G3i a threat in 2026. Its technology is insane for the price. Highway autopilot that keeps you centered and smooth, smart parking that literally parks for you, and yes, the summon feature. The car can drive itself to your location in a parking lot. Tesla offers that, but for way more money. Inside, the G3i is a tech lover's dream. Huge touchscreen, digital cluster, massive panoramic windshield that stretches into the roof, giving the cabin a futuristic open-air feeling, vegan leather seats with contrast stitching, facial recognition to set your personal driver profile, a really good voice assistant that doesn't feel dumb or laggy. All this inside a car that, in China, starts at 17 grand. 17 grand! For a smart EV that competes with crossovers twice its price. Xpeng is expanding heavily into Europe in 2026, including France, Germany, Denmark, Norway, and potentially even South America. If this rolls out globally under 25K, SUVs like the Volkswagen Tiguan and Hyundai Tucson are in serious trouble. Now tell me, would you actually pick a G3i over a traditional family car? Drop your thoughts because number 2, that's where things turn absolutely wild.
Number 2, the Nio ES6. All right, the Nio ES6 is where luxury and family collide in the best possible way. This isn't just a family EV, it's a statement that China can compete with German luxury brands head on. Look at it from the outside. Shrunken Range Rover sport vibes, sleek lines, hidden sensors, split LED headlights that look straight out of a sci-fi movie, dual-tone color options like burgundy silver or navy black that scream executive luxury. But the power, oh boy. Dual motors, 544 horsepower, 0 to 60 in 4.7 seconds. That's quicker than some BMW X5 models. Perfect for overtaking, merging, or just surprising people at red lights. The range goes past 600 kilometers with the 100 kilowatt-hour pack. And let's not forget Nio's secret weapon, battery swapping. In under 5 minutes, you can get a full battery at a swap station, no charging needed. Europe is already testing dozens of these swap stations for 2026 expansion. Inside, pure luxury. Full-width panoramic screen, HUD with AR navigation, Nomi, the AI assistant with a face that talks back to you with natural responses. Seats that feel like luxury business class airplane pods. Huge interior space thanks to a flat floor and materials that feel properly premium at every touchpoint. And here comes the insane part. In China, the ES6 starts at just $28,000. That's cheaper than most entry-level crossovers in the US and Europe. In 2026, Nio is scaling into the UK, Italy, Germany, France, UAE, and Saudi Arabia. When global markets realize they can get a German-level luxury EV at half the price, the entire segment will shake. But before we hit number 1, smash that subscribe button because this last entry is the one legacy automakers fear the most. Number 1, the Hongqi E-HS9. All right, here it is, the monster, the land yacht, the most shocking Chinese family luxury SUV, the Hongqi E-HS9, and if you've never seen one before, prepare for your jaw to drop. Because this thing doesn't just look premium, it looks presidential. It looks like a Rolls-Royce Cullinan reimagined for futuristic families. You get a massive front grille with illuminated chrome bars, a long hood, a towering, imposing silhouette, two-tone paint jobs like champagne burgundy or navy black that make it look worth $200K. Inside, you get 7 seats of absolute luxury. Captain's chairs in the second row with massage, heating, cooling, footrests, the works. Real wood, real leather, 4 screens across the dashboard, rear entertainment screens, air suspension that makes the entire car glide. Ambient lighting that matches your mood, in space. So much space, it feels like a private jet cabin. And now the knockout punch. In China, the EHS9 starts at just $35,000. $35,000 for something that visually and physically competes with the GLS, the Range Rover LBB, and other luxury giants. In Europe, expected price in 2026 is around $45K, still less than half the price of a Mercedes GLS. No wonder government officials in China are ditching German SUVs for Hongqi. They're getting more luxury for less money. And if this ever enters the US under $50K, the luxury family SUV segment will be completely redefined. So what do you think? Could you actually see yourself rolling in a $35K luxury beast that embarrasses SUVs triple the price? Or is it just too good to believe? Drop your thoughts below. And if you enjoyed this countdown, hit that subscribe button because in the next video, we're breaking down the Chinese family EVs launching in 2027 that will make these look old school. Trust me, you don't want to miss that.